In your first, make sure you vibrate. Okay, because otherwise it's dead. Just play that. Yeah. It can be short still. I just like going yum, I don't know. Right, and then you need to make sure you use an open E. Not because all of them are across 3 strings, right? So start from that page 2. Yeah, because your left hand has to match your right hand. Your right hand is not going yada, so then your vibrato shouldn't go more, right? So yum, ba-da-dum, yum. So actually the 4 is more.
Yeah, it has more of a vibrato.
Yes. Have you heard this piano forte?
Yes, I have.
Okay, it sounds to me like piano mezzo forte, right? So this is still low music. It has to be very dramatic. Loud. Oh, okay. Now I'm official.
Oh, great.
Okay. All the notes clear. Your intonation is very good. Your index finger, it has to be stronger on the bow. Do it slowly. Yeah, good. And now from yeah, so it sounds like your bow is kind of will use.
On the forte and piano.
No, the same amount slowly that you will do when fast, right? Because a
Oh,
lot of
yeah,
people
yeah.
like slowly might go and fast, and then slow. They,
Yeah.
Maybe too much bow, right? So use the same amount of bow and no vibrato, just exactly like you will play it. Yeah, that's the idea. Okay, good. Now the next section. Okay, always the fourth note. Sometimes you're shifting too soon and dun 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 dun.
Yeah.
Dun 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 dun. Okay, so here's what I want you to do for practice. Good, that was very good. Now, that's not what you did when you performed it. Okay, so now faster. Dun, 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 and listen for those fourth notes. So not quite fast, but dun, 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 dun,
And
dun,
using
dun.
the same amount of bow you would
Yeah.
use as well.
Yes. Okay, and then obviously you heard two notes not
Yeah.
quite clean, so you clean that up. Okay, now try it fast. Let's just see if you can do it. And
With the
just
same-
normal, but
normal.
listening for da 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 da, but listening for those fourth notes. Ah, you
Yeah,
see what
I
happened?
skipped one.
Yeah. Okay, you got the idea. So this is what you have to practice. And actually that's a very good way to do it, to do just a little bit of a... Yeah,
Yes.
like one beat at a time, like that. And then get your fingers doing it correctly and fast.
Yes.
Yeah, that's great. And now, do the next thing. Oh, sorry. Forget the sound.
I feel I don't have the grip as
Do you have
as
enough
I
rosin?
actually I do. So it's
Okay,
more like of a hand.
Let me see your bow. I don't want to ask you to do something that's not possible. No, no problem.
Yeah.
Okay, so you just have to make a very heavy arm, and all the weight goes through the first finger here, the index finger, and so that's you can see the wood is getting very close to the hair. Okay, so yeah, that's a little better. Sounds like a little under tempo. Make sure that the weight of your arm is on the G string. have to make sure when you get to the fatter strings that you have even more weight. Right? So start from here, a little under tempo.
Yeah. And maybe the problem is because you're changing the string.
Yeah.
It's easy to like put less weight.
So it's what we say, you have to be inconsistent to sound consistent. So you have to be more heavy on the G string so that every string is the same amount of strong.
I'll do it under tempo.
Yeah. Yeah, bring your arm off. Yeah. Okay, that was very good. That was very good. Now, this section, you're playing it actually very, very clean and in tune. So it actually sounds excellent, which is very impressive because you're doing this coordination with your fingers where each one is sitting down separately. The way that you should do it, and it wouldn't be a bad idea to kind of relearn this because it's a much better habit. Always, we could play the violin better if we're as efficient as possible. So as few actions. So holding fingers down and all those kind of things. So here it should be. So always the two fingers together. They're
Yes.
going down instead of two separate fingers. It's too much work.
Yeah, it looks so much efficient.
Yeah. Can you try that once? Just do it first with double stops. Right in two. You're skipping some notes.
Yeah.
Okay, so you practice that, and now try just those couple of bars with that coordination with this as written. Okay, yeah, that's the idea.
Yeah, but it's only one movement. Da, 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 da.
Yeah, exactly. I would really recommend that, and then you can play even faster, and it's very comfortable.
Yeah, I know.
So you'll get it in a couple of days, no problem. Okay, let's go back to the beginning. I want to go back to the first section. It's very musical, very, very nice. The one thing I want you to pay attention to is vibrato. Occasionally, there was a note that had no vibrato. And, maybe it's a shift or it's a fourth thing. There's all these physical reasons why violinists sometimes make a note dead. That, a singer would never, right? That would be ridiculous. But that's how violinists play, because they have a string cross or they have an extension or something. So I want you to play the opening section and just pay attention. So like,
Yeah. I did the vibrate.
yeah. Now, of course, the second step is not every note will have the same vibrato. Maybe some notes a little less, a little more, but there shouldn't be dead ones that are illogical. You understand English very well, yes?
Yeah.
Okay, this is great. Yeah, if it doesn't make musical sense, maybe if there's one, place where somehow it's very delicate and you want no vibrato, but if it's that doesn't.
So the starting point is at least having a consistent amount of vibrato in everything.
Or that every note has something.
So it has some vibrato.
Yeah, or just that you're doing it with purpose.
Yeah.
Right? That your vibrato is matching the musical ideas that you're creating with your bow. So if the phrase, if the feeling is passionate, then the left hand is supporting that, or if the phrase is going a certain way, etc.
Now I have a question.
Yeah.
Does the bow intervene there, or is it just the left hand that is doing the work?
Basically, the bow creates the music. For example, if I was playing very non-expressively, and then I said, okay, I'm going to be expressive. So I vibrate a lot. You can see I'm still not expressive.
Yeah.
It's like blah with vibrato. So the bow is the expression. So I can use no vibrato. And it can sound beautiful. Now the vibrato can add something, but it has to match the bow. So if the bow is... Now the vibrato is getting more with... See what I mean? So the vibrato is always the supporting of
Or like
the bow.
synchronized.
Yeah. And the bow is making the actual music. Okay, let's see. Beginning. So your pianist had no idea when we were playing the first one. Even when there's no accompanist in the room, always make sure that you just, it's even like a singer taking a breath. Even for unaccompanied music, we wouldn't just suddenly, we would still. Okay, great. And then actually one other thing, your fifths. You don't want to have a hopping finger. So make sure you set this note on the corner so that you can then. You try that one? And this one. One, one. Yeah. So you don't have to have it completely like you're playing a fifth. You can have it kind of rocked here and then rocked here like that.
But at least not jumping.
But not jumping, because then you get. There's, but then this one should kind of scooch it. Yeah. Great, great, great. There's one other one. Oh yeah. Two, you went.
Oh wait, not two. Yeah. So always be looking. We call them anticipating the fifths, right? So thinking ahead. Oh, if this is going to be the same finger, it happens many, many times, particularly in Bach, actually. But, okay, so play again from the beginning. You made a staccato only because of the shift. But I don't think you want the music, right? That's, No.
So, connect. Okay, good. And then we don't need.
your bow is going there. Good, keep going. Make sure we hear that.
I didn't vibrate that.
Okay, you get the idea. Unfortunately, we're out of time, but yeah, that's the idea. And then now it sounds actually a little bit less musical because you're thinking so much about this technique. So one thing that I always advise, whether it's Tchaikovsky concerto or any repertoire, practice it once with no vibrato, but big expression, so that you can find out what you want to do with the music. And then with the vibrato, adding the vibrato to match what the bow is doing. Because what you don't want to do is be thinking about the vibrato so much that now the bow is less interesting.
Yes.
Yeah.
So most of the music can happen.
Oh yes, yes. The bow is singing. So because if you think about it, actually, if you vibrate, there's no sound.
There's no sound.
So, all right, wonderful.
Thank you
Great
so
to
much.
hear you.